Everything didn't pause.
The music's still going.
Here's just up for when I pointed at it yesterday.
Yeah.
I have a thing here.
Do we get the decks tonight look like the opposite of the decks we played the other night? These decks look to be pretty quick. So we'll see. I'm sure our assumptions about tonight will be completely reversed like they were on Monday night. Monday night we thought the games were going to be slow, but they ended up being pretty fast. These may be even faster, but maybe perhaps since there's so much unfathomable in this pod, the game slowed down. I don't know. We'll have to see.
We have an evil twin.
Yeah.
We're running real low on evil twins that might actually make it, because I don't think any evil twins have advanced yet. I could be wrong about that. I can't remember, but
I don't think any of mine made it. I may have had one. But I don't know. My evil twins are The good news about the evil twin pod people is that they're so incompetent they can't take over the world. They can't kill you and take your place. They're actually, if the good version of you is competent, then the evil twin version of you is incompetent, and you're in no danger.
Yeah.
So there we go.
And we also have our highest SAS Dark Tidings deck at 82 Bookish Shirk. Yeah.
So
we have first matchup is Bookish versus our evil twins. So
we'll have to see how off or on base SAS is for this deck. I expect that SAS is underrating Dark Tidings by several points at this time.
I think so too, and
probably specific cards.
I think that one's pretty high because of the Untamed Burst. There's a lot of interesting plays in there too.
This deck has 3 Deepwater Gruins. One of the Deepwater Gruins is enhanced with something.
I think a capture maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 Deepwater Gruins. There's no Infernus in this set. The Gruins can run around and be happy. They get to do whatever they want to. This deck also has Mushroom Man Waste Not. It's also got Primus Ungus, who could set up an even larger Waste Not. Of the decks tonight, this one probably shows the most promise.
This evil twin only has 4 evil twin creatures also.
Yeah.
One of them is Mookling, which is definitely the worst possible evil twin you can have.
Yeah, and there's no evil twins whatsoever in Unfathomable in the deck, which is crazy.
It is weird.
Yeah, this deck also hates artifacts. 2 Mollymocks. So
this deck does. I like the Unfathomable in this deck a lot. It's got 3 Brain Drains, which can just win a game.
Undeck Nathis to go with the Waste Not. There's a lot of good targets. It's got Xeno Training to go with the Primus Ungus, Medicus Lacus, to really
force the tide. Betty, I dropped a card on him. No. Sorry, buddy.
No, you got Eldest Bear, and you could put Teresa on it. So you could end up in a situation where your Eldest Bear can fight in multiple turns, which I think would be pretty good. Oh, and a Chelonia to top it all off. KBB, hello, what's up?
To be named if you watch for like 10 minutes, you'll get an amber. Or if you follow, if you're not following, you get 20 amber or something like that. 10 or 20 amber.
Double Medicus Chrysosaurus deck. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I just don't think
if you have Imperial Forge,
without a key cheat, I don't think you will ever
forge with Medicus,
because
Tide Warp lets you do it too, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Tide Warp would be a way to. So,
and they've been given to There's still a minute to get in on bets if you want to bet.
Corrode. You just corrode the Primus Ungus. Because corrode kills a creature with armor, right?
Cammy got one of his toenails corroded today.
Oh, no.
Your toe armor is gone.
Also 7.
8. 5. Medicus with Chrysosaurus and Imperial Forge though that's something to look out for.
Yeah, I would I think the other night we did a search for Chrysosaurus Imperial Forge and Medicus Lacus, and there's like 10 total decks of Dark Tidings that have been opened so far that have that combo.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Play this hard Simpson.
I kept a 2/2/2 hand because it's just double Gruen off the bat. Here we go.
Jeez. Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Youngest Bear, play Melio B, and I'll play a Gruen. Your turn. When you're playing Mole on my opponent's Gatekeeper. Oh, that's cool.
Alright, I will say Saurian. I'll play Lapisaurus, Physicus Felix, Venator, Altum. And your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Unfathomable. I will Brain Drain you.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to check. Does that deck have Maelstrom?
It does.
I don't know if you want to Maelstrom 2 Gruens, but
I'm gonna get the Xeno training. I'm gonna Brain Drain you. And I'm gonna get the Kirker. Then I'm gonna play Bubbles and put Altum on top. And then my Thalassophobia. Middle of the top 10 cards of your deck. Okay. Done.
got like all the combo cards. Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Meliobi. Then I will just reap with these 2 Gruens. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay.
Crushing Charge. Yeah, so this deck has Keyfrog and Crushing Charge to go with the Medicus Lacus. The Primus Ungis, it doesn't really work if you've got the Primus Ungis loaded up, but you can Crushing Charge your Keyfrog with Medicus Lacus.
I'll say Untamed. I will play this awful Mookling. That doesn't stop your key here. Play a Creative Nature. I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I'll reap with Youngest Bear. Oh, that's not the same Youngest Bear. Crap. I will not take 3 chains.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
reap with Youngest Bear.
It fights instead of...
So I can fight with one of his neighbors. Okay. I'll fight Meliobi. I will Persistence Hunting your dinos. And I'll just reap with these 2. We'll work race. It's fine. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll Forge, and the Mookling gets +6.
Oh yes. Giant enemy crab now.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'll play Deepwater Gruen. I'll put this onto Physicus Felix. And then I'll reap with my 2 Gruens. And it's your turn, I'll draw 1.
Yeah, I'll Forge. It wasn't Eddie. Snort.
Yeah. Came over here just to snort.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Scooped to do 2 damage, and it captures 1 from its own side. Actually, I'll scoop this Gruin. And then I'll booby trap that Gruin. Then I'll loot or pillage to steal 1. And I'll reap with Hard Simpson. I really want to take the tide to make you capture 1, so your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to reap with Lapisaurus. I will reap with Physicus Felix. I will Crushing Charge to kill everything lower than 4. I will play Consul Primus. I'll play Medicus Lacus. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Unfathomable. I'll go ahead and fight like Lacus just to stop any possible shenanigans. I will play Velucanth. I will play a Photic Raider. Capture 2. I will Under Pressure.
Under pressure.
On Primus. Then I'll call the Void to exhaust Primus. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. Play Operative Espeon. I am going to Biome Discovery and use the Tide, which will let me use a creature with Operative Espeon. The Deep Water Gruin will fight. Oh, wait. I don't play Biodiscovery yet. Ordering. Okay. So I will Grand Alliance Council first. Yes. So I'll choose the Photic Raider. I'll choose Physicus Felix. I'll choose Operative Espeon. And I'll choose this Deepwater Gruin. Okay. Then I'll Biome Discovery. The Deepwater Gruin will fight Photic Raider. And I'll play Lieutenant Volmart. And it's your turn. I will draw 4. I'm not happy about playing Volmart here because I would rather save that to try to stop the keep, but I just need like a little bit of forward momentum.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Kerwallop. Blend everything. So I get 1. I'll play Hard Simpson, Gas Pipes, Balloon, and Francis. Going.
Okay.
This poor turtle.
I am going to say I'm going to say Saurian. I'll play Primus Ungis and Undegnathus. I am going to have Physicus Felix fight Francis. And I'll exalt, since the tide is high, Gas Pipes. I'll Spoils, capture on Primus Ungis, and then they'll both capture. Oh, I guess I Spoils before I did this. That way you don't capture on Gas Pipes. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then it's your turn. I will say check with 6 and I'll draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'll play Cross Porpoises. Raise the Tide.
I'll let you use a
enrage 2 creatures. Enrage Walmart and the Ungus. I will use a creature. I'll reap with Hard Simpson. Make you capture 1. Play All Tied Up to get 2. I'll play Reaper So to ready and reap with Hard Simpson. And we capture another one there. Alright. Done.
I am going to say Saurian. I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I'm just gonna lose the Maelstrom. That brain drain, bubbles thalassophobia. I felt like I lost the game on the spot.
Yeah.
Because I just like I didn't get to play Waste Not. You got rid of 2 xenophobias, a CR Officer Hawkins, ostracized. There was a lot of stuff that I it took me like 8 turns before I could say Star Alliance this game. So anyway, I'll reach advantage. I'll capture all 3 onto Primus Ungus. Physicus Felix will kill gas pipes. And exalt Hard Simpson. Undagnathus is going to kill Hard Simpson so that I feel better. Then I'll reap with Primus Ungus. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Alright, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll Brain Drain. Okay, I'll put this Amber back on side.
I did take the 3 chains. Yeah.
Show me the Maelstrom.
Yeah, let's get.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Unfathomable that game. Jesus, it pisses me off, that faction. I don't like. I honestly wonder. Oh, man, I hit all of the creatures. So I drew no actions this game. So I'm in the position that's like just indescribable in this set, where you are playing creatures versus Unfathomable, and Unfathomable is like, I want to see nothing but creatures played so I can make your life miserable, right? That's what happened to that game. Because you would take a turn and play some actions and some creatures. I would take a turn, I would play actions, and then I would get nowhere. I would advance the board, not at all. If I didn't have 3 Gruins that game, I don't think I'm in that game, period.
Yeah. So much for sass. What's up, Farquaad?
I mean, I think that's... Well, so, I mean, let's... the thing is, if we were to examine the sass of the cards, I did not get to play that game, right? I'm just stuck with the deck minus whatever that sass is, right? How much is Waste Not in that deck? I didn't see an Ambervac until much later in the game, right? But I think that's like that game looked like it was like sorta kinda close, but that game was a total fucking blowout. It was not close at all after that Unfathomable turn. I also drew Walmart the turn after you forge for 9. Right, if I make you forge for 9 there, I feel a little bit better about my chances that game. Maybe I can claw back into it, but yeah.
How do you get 493 or 39 Amber already? That's so much.
It just win bets for him.
Good lord.
Just win every vet.
Destroy this turtle. It's completely dead.
Yeah, that's the thing about Maelstrom versus Gateway, right? Like against board wipes, you just play your creatures and they die. It's whatever, they're not in your way. But so,
I wonder if I could limit Amber gaining after like you've hit a certain amount. So you can only get higher with betting. I don't think I can do that though. That's the feature I want. I don't want all this just sitting on amber, crawling up the leaderboards. Wow. Mod only command steal amber.
Take amber. Let's see this first.
It's gone. 5.
Okay, so I'm first.
We opened one Dark Discovery deck, and I don't know that it's that good of a Dark Discovery deck.
Okay, I'll play the chosen one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Play Logos. I'll play Tide Warp. Let's just do this. Play Information Exchange. I'll play a Seaborg and Old Egad.
They do not ready, and
we take 2.
Chosen one takes 2.
Maybe we're gonna see it. We'll check it out after the game. Remind us.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play Bubbles. I'll put the Seaborg on top of your deck. I'll play Velucanth. I will play Portal. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna Reap with the Chosen one. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll raise the tide. I'll play Shadows. I'll play Hard Simpson. Play Borrow. Play Master Plan. For the card. And Chosen one takes 2.
I am going to say.
Now raise the tide with Tide Warp.
I'm gonna say Untamed. I'll play Gabuk. I am going to Reaper. So I'll put 3 counters on the Chosen one.
If it gets an extra turn, it's like insane.
And then I'm gonna Genetic Drift
Okay.
onto the Lucanth, and then each creature gets an extra +1/+1 counter. Or each creature that has +1/+1 counter gets an extra. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
So you raise the tide. I'll say Logos. Play Seaborg and Armadrone. I'll play Submersive Principle. Each lose 1. Do I play this Hydro Cataloger? Yeah, sure. Why not? I feel like I'm just losing a Chosen one this game, so I am done.
Okay, so
Takes 4.
Takes 4. All right. Because I'll play Ritual of Balance. I'll play All Tied Up for 2. And then do I want Gabuk to kill one of these creatures? I think the Chosen one is toast on the following turn. Or do I want to Reap? I'm not quite threatening yet, but I can just kill one of your creatures for free. I think I'll just go ahead and Reap. Alright, it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Alright, so I raise the tide. And I archive the top card. Okay. And then I'll say Shadows for the turn. I will. So he's at 8 damage, but he's 13 health. So
Yeah, 13 health, yeah.
he's a take 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll play Sea Urchin and steal 1. I will play Seeker Needle. I will scooped the Velucanth. Captures one from his own side. And that is my turn.
Okay, so chosen one explodes now.
I just want to ready creatures. It's so unnatural to not ready creatures at the end of the turn. Feels bad, man. Just ready them. Yeah, chosen one is insanely good. It's so many turns. Not to mention, if you're able to like kill your opponent's creatures as they're playing him, or somehow heal the chosen one, or buff the chosen one's power, or just play him again.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Echo Pearl. Play Rust Miser.
Paraguardians are really good with it, yeah.
Rust Miser is actually very useful to exhaust each enemy artifact. You've got quite a few artifacts I want exhausted. And then I can't use Velucanth, and I don't want to take 3 chains for it. So I'm gonna Reap with Bubbles. I'm very tempted to fight with Bubbles, but I'm gonna Reap with Bubbles. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, so you take the Tide. You get to archive the top card. I'll say Star Alliance for the turn. I'm gonna deploy a Hawkins here and get 2. I'll play Diplomat, a Gung, and I'm gonna make Sea Urchin into a Sanctum creature. I'm gonna play Zap. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
I'll do 5 to Rustmeister and 1 to the Velucanth. Then I will put Light of the Archons on Seaborg. Okay. Ready my creatures. Check with 9.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed, so I'm going to Ritual of Balance, steal 1. I am going to Mollymawk the Tide Warp. There's a lot over there I'd like to Mollymawk, but I gotta Mollymawk what I can. I'm gonna Ambermancy and remove the counters from Velucanth for 2. I am going to have the Gabuk kill the Armadrone, and then I'm going to Echo Pearl Seaboard. I will say check with 9, and it's your turn. I'll draw.
Alright. I'll say Shadows. I will use the master plan to play this Amber back and raise the Tide. I'll archive the top card. I will Secret Needle my Hard Simpson to steal 1. I'll fight Velucanth, poison. I will walk the plank, steal 1. And Hard Simpson will reap. Then I'll play Shoulder Red. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll Forge. I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Kirker. I will give Mollymock and Ambervac, so I'll raise the tide and archive. I'm gonna play Zapped, so I'll draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 damage. I'll kill these and do 1 to hard Simpson and steal 1. I am going to zap. I'll do 1 to hard Simpson. I'll get another 5. Seaborg has 2 armor. Sorry, another 4, right? I would get 2 damage onto the Seaborg.
4 or 5, yep.
Old Egad does not seem like a. I guess I'll put 2 damage into the shoulder head. I think it's all about the same.
No, it'll be 4 damage to the shoulder head.
Oh, 4. Yeah, I'll put 4 damage in the shoulder head. I'll play Dr. Driscoll and Mutagenesis Researcher. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Logos and pick up the archive. I will play Bill Jordan. Raise the tide. Archive a card.
I think we've changed the tide more in this game than the last like 8 games combined.
I'm gonna Positron Bolt the Researcher. I'm gonna forgive or forget to archive 2 cards of different types from my discard pile.
I do not think it is wise that you chew what you're chewing where you are chewing, Eddie.
We get Borrow and
Interest you in moving. Okay, I'll throw that over there.
Borrow and we get Master Plan.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Old Egad. Just reap. Once done the Seaborg. I am done.
What if I play 7 cards this turn?
You get Epic Quest.
Okay, I'm gonna say Star Alliance and then put my archives into my hand. I am going to play United Action. So I can't
use cards,
but I can certainly play them. I'm gonna play Echo Pearl, which is enhanced with an extra amber icon. Play Frigorific Rod. I'll play Kiri Guiltspine, who has a capture icon, so I'll capture onto Mollymock. I'll put a Wave the Pixie onto that same Mollymock. I'll play Amber Mancy, and there's no +1/+1 counters lingering around. And then I will play CR Officer Hawkins there.
That's a lot.
And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Do I take the chains here to raise the tide? Because you would capture 2 onto your Seaborg. I'd get to archive. I feel like this is fine. I'll take 3 chains. I'll drop a chain and draw 5. Well, first archive. Okay, and then draw 5. feel like that's fine here, given the circumstances.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Play Kirker, play a gun. I'll make Bill Jordan Star Alliance's turn. To give a gun, 2 blasters. I guess I'll put a gun here. That's fine. Bill Jordan will reap. And I will archive the top card. And I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. After the Bill Jordan reaps, it cannot ready. Okay. I am going to say
The amount of stuff. There's a word.
there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of things to know.
This feels like Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
/ mass mutations. It's like mass mutation artifacts plus Worlds Collide creatures on this board. Okay. I gotta go with Star Alliance. Your board is too much. Simply too much. Okay. I'll put Markeyes in my hand and say Star Alliance. I am going to Universal Translator Hawkins. I'm gonna reap with Hawkins. He's going to use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature, which is going to be the Mollymog. So I'll reap with that and gain 2. I am going to use Driscoll. Healer, heal thyself. I'll remove the 2 from Driscoll to heal to gain 2 amber. Kirker will reap. I will Grand Alliance Council. I'll choose Hawkins, Bubbles, Hawkins, Mollymog, and Kiri Guiltspine. Hard Simpson, since he's on 1 leg anyway, and then Old Egad.
Okay.
Everything else dies. And then I will Technobabble Old Egad. I'll Echo Pearl Hard Simpson. And it's your turn. I'll check with 13.
Yeah, it's what is a Dark Times deck gonna do against 13 amber? Not a damn thing.
Without Sanctum.
Usually stop my keep a bunch of times and generate amber, so
yeah.
I don't know what I can't win against that. I don't think there's much control in this deck. Much amber control in this deck.
Yeah, it's like all tied up in amber decks, right? So
it is a fun deck though.
Yeah, I was worried. I think when I blew up the Tide Warp, that was like I didn't know which artifact to get. I was like half tempted to get the Seeker Needle because of stupid Hard Simpson, but I had the 2 zaps, and so my plan was like I can use Hard Simpson. I can keep zapping Hard Simpson to get back in the game. So
okay, we got a KMB.
oh yeah, KMB deck. We'll do that. Who's playing what deck first, so people can bet?
Oh, you already put the bets up?
I did, yeah.
Snappy Base, Gunsmith versus a Bookish Shriek. We'll see if Bookish Shriek can actually win a game.
Okay, alright, so back to KMB's deck.
Claislum's Ambidextrous Baroness.
Clayslums.
Clayslums.
It's got Archon's Callback and the Forgive or Forgets.
Yeah.
Phase Shift.
And Forgive or Forget is
Moray's
probably my
pretty
favorite card in
good.
here.
You got 2 Infomorphs. There's a lot of draw cards and a Zinzi. Legacy Titan mechanic.
So are all the So it's 5 card draw enhancements. Jeez.
That's a lot of card drawing. Make it so. What's make it so?
It's the name and top card. And
Oh
draw
yeah,
if you
draw.
The help.
Oh yeah. Do you have any combos with make it so? No.
Probably not.
You got a lot of the Archons and a Unity? No. Dang. Oh no, you do have a Unity or Discord. So okay. So the goal would be to set up a big Unity or Discord with all of these Light of the Archons.
Get Stunner, Universal Translator, 3 Light of the Archons, Amberback. Yeah. That's a lot.
The Shadows is mediocre looking. It does have a Brend though, which is good. You can always like Jackie Tar your own Brend, right?
Yeah.
So, or you can Kerwallop and Cement Shoes.
Yeah.
Or Mug.
Mug works too.
Mug can kill Brend.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, this deck looks like
Mind Bullets can kill Brend.
Mm-hmm. You could Phase Shift Brend. Phase Shift Brend Mind Bullets is 3. So that right there is a combo,
That's
right?
really good.
So,
and you could forget to get the combo
right back.
Almost all of it. But.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could definitely get Brend back.
Yeah.
So, Brend, Phase Shift, Mind Bullets. That's 2 uncommons and a common. 2 Hard Simpsons and Kerwallop. Yeah, I can see that doing some good stuff too. The goal is to Hard Simpson's kind of like Brend, where the more pings and the more damage you have, the better Hard Simpson is. I was not too sure on Hard Simpson when we first saw him in the spoilers and whatnot.
He's better than initial perceptions, I think.
But now that the set's out and we've played with it,
and there's not a lot of like damage pips or whatever to mess with.
Correct.
The situation with the zaps was not typical.
Correct. Yeah.
Of having Hard Simpsons.
And you could like choose to discard them. I think too. I mean, the goal is to it's kind of like Brend.
Well, like with Secret Needle out, I was tempted. I was incentivized to play him. I felt like
right. Well, I was gonna say it's a lot like Brend, where the more stuff you have ready, the turn you play it, the better it is. The longer it sits on the table, the longer your opponent can like forge a plan for it. So you the faster you are able to get them, because if you get Hard Simpson to 3 damage the turn he's played, your opponent can't take any advantage of it because he'll just die to whatever damage happens. So that's kind of the goal, I think, is to try to get as close to his dead as possible, as fast as possible.
Yeah, but that deck looks pretty sweet. It's got the plays that you want to see.
You can also Light of the Archons Hard Simpson to extend his life, to give your opponent even more opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like that's a question mark.
If he's got 1 Light of the Archons on him, well, so the thing is, the 1 Light of the Archons keeps him past the just random ping mark, right? So if they have like Secret Needles or something like that, you can just put the Light of the Archons on them to keep that off of them. Ten. 8.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know. I think Sniper Base Gunsmith is all flash.
It's all snap.
Yeah.
Oh, this hand is close. You see, okay, I'm gonna mulligan this, but you see like that, you see this, you see that, you see this, and you're just like, ooh, I want to make it work, but you don't have the right creatures, right? You're not guaranteed to be able to do this. You're going first too, right?
Right.
Hydra Cataloger is not like. I don't feel like playing this turn 1 is fine. My turn 2, you don't get use out of this.
You don't get the full use out of it.
Right? You don't get the full use out of that, right? So it's going to be like 2 or 3 turns before I do anything. And then Dark Tidings, that's enough time to lose the game, in my opinion, right? You play 5 guys, I just lost, right?
I got some Saurians on the table. You're
Saurians
doing
especially, because the Saurians are so big, right? The Saurians by themselves like shake off all of the damage-based removal in this set.
Yeah.
There's just not enough damage to kill the Saurians.
Oh, wait. Do we already?
I wonder.
Oh, okay. I'm looking. Yeah, AOA Sanctum is like all 4 power, right? For the most part.
Yeah, well, you need they're small, but you need they get big through like Hadros Wall and Lion Baltrum and stuff like that. Like they can grow up pretty quickly, but they start off pretty small. I think it's only the armor dude, the guy who captures, I forget his name right now. Whenever his armor prevents damage, he captures. That guy was 5, but I don't think you have anything else that size, that common in the set.
Maruk the Mercs, yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
his hand's much better. I will start by playing Rocketeer Triska. Your turn.
Play Untamed. Play Gruin and Mollymawk. I don't love playing the Mollymawk right now, but hand was not good.
I will say Logos. I'll play Hydro Cataloger. I will play Bilge Warden. Don't think there's a way to get this to work, right? Bilge Warden has to enter play before its play effect happens, so it raises the tide. So I don't think Triska makes it come ready.
Right.
So it has already entered play, exhausted. I am going to Positron Bolt the Mollymawk, and then I will Information Exchange. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Starlance. I'll play Kincan. I will deploy Hawkins. I'll discard Espeon because I think it's extremely risky against that deck.
Well, against Bilge Warden, right?
Yeah, that deck also just has tons of ways to raise the tide out of hand, so.
Kincan.
Oh yeah, Baron Benjamin with 6 power. I like that card a lot.
Yeah, he was. He's uncommon, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, gonna say Shadows. Play Hard Simpson. Play Hobnobber. You steal one because of Kincan. Hard Simpson will fight Hawkins, and I'll steal right back. I will borrow. I honestly don't remember that deck had artifacts. I think it did.
I don't think
It didn't have like Ritual. No, Ritual was the last
that was
deck.
last deck. Yeah.
And then Scooped. I'm gonna Scooped Kincan. I don't get the steal, but or at least the capture, but I get a feeling Kincan's gonna steal a decent amount this game if left unchecked. All right, it's your turn. I'll draw.
Say Untamed. I'm gonna fight Hobnobber before that's a problem. Actually, I'll fight the Mollymawk. I will fight the Bilge Warden. Actually, no, the Bilge Warden's fine. I'm gonna Reap with the Gruin. No, you would get one. I'll fight the Triska. Flaky Frog, play Gruin. You get one by capture it. Your turn.
Alright, I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play 2 Seeker Needles. And I think I just Reap with Hard Simpson here, and whatever you do, you do. I can't stop it. You're gonna pretend like I'm gonna pretend like you're the side of the table doesn't exist right now, and I'll tell you go ahead.
Okay.
Set up some Saurians over there.
If I could never stop your key. I'll say Saurian.
What does Sass know?
Yeah. I'll ostracize the Hard Simpson. Play Medicus, I'll play Felix, I'll play Consul Primus.
I see you're struggling over the whether to ostracize because the Medicus Legos would let you threaten. I think it's fine to have just both of those in play right
And
now.
I didn't want to take the tide anyway, so I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna take the tide to threaten with Lake, because that's a fool's errand.
Yeah, I think that's yes. I completely agree with that. It will almost always be a mistake, I feel. Okay. I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Shoulder Id. I will play Sea Urchin and Steel. Oh, I forge. Okay, and then I'll steal. I will Seeker Needle the Key Frog twice, I think. So I'll get one from the second kill, or from the second needle. And it is your turn. I will draw to
Play Starlance. I'll play Kirker. Ambervac Primus. I get to archive the top card. I will zap for 3, 5. I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll discard Grand Alliance Council.
Alright. Well, I will say Star Alliance and play CR Officer Hawkins. And then it is time. Shoulder Vac onto the Shoulder Id. Sorry, Amber Vac onto the Shoulder Id. Raise the Tide, Archive. And then Officer's Blaster. And then Light of the Archons. Yeah, your turn. I'll draw 4.
That is a big boy. Okay. Say Contain, don't pick up the archive.
Alright, so 11 power, 3 armor on the Shoulder Id. That can't fight. But damn, if it could fight.
But damn. Okay, I'll say Untamed. I will play
This feels like a waste not.
Shalonia.
Oh god. Taking that Tide.
I'm gonna take 3 chains. And I'll archive the top card. I will play List Bear. Mushroom Man. Heliobi. Gain 1. Molly Mock. Gain 1. What do I mock here? I think I Molly Mock the Hydra Cataloger. I will reap or sow. Ready and reap with Consul Primus. This to there. I'm done. I have Gruin too. Gruin can just reap. Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Did I game for the Primus Reap? I did.
Okay, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'll put my archives into my hand. I am gonna play Diplomat, a Gung. I'm gonna choose the Shoulder Id. Shoulder Id is gonna be a Star Alliance creature for this turn. It's gonna reap. I am going to put an Officer's Blaster on the Shoulder Id. And then I'm gonna Unity or Discord Shoulder Id and all of its attachments. And then I will Amber Vac onto a Gung. Gung is going to pick up all this other stuff. The blasters, the multiple blasters.
Yeah, I didn't get to do that stuff.
The Light of the Archons. And then I'll Unity or Discord the Diplomat Agung to put him back into my hand. Play Diplomat Agung. I'll put all this garbage onto CR Officer Hawkins. Make Hawkins. I'll get another 3 amber from that. Okay. Alright, Hawkins. Who's it going after? Can't kill Chelonia. I wish I had the Worlds Collide blasters here. How good would that be? Just...
Yeah.
Did I just reap? I don't think I can leave this untamed stuff on the table.
Thing is, you're
so far ahead.
So far ahead, it doesn't matter what you do. This is one of those games that...
I think I kill the Medicus Lacus, just in case. Just in case. Alright.
Take 1?
No, because he's got
8
8 armor. Sorry. No, this is only 1, so he will take 1. He will take 1. Okay. Alright, it's your turn. I'll say check with 13, and you'll forge, and I'll draw 2.
Great. Okay. Say Star Alliance. Pick up the archive.
Yeah, it was some sick Star Alliance burst. Unity Discord is just, frankly, an incredible card. It's busted. At least, and you've got a Gung, you've got Hawkins. So you don't have the attachments. Unity Discord's already good with them. Because you get extra uses, or extra amber. And then when you start throwing in the amber, yeah, Crash Muldoon, also good.
I'm gonna put Teresa on Eldest Bear. I'm gonna fight a gun. The assault. I will Xeno training. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only friendly, right?
Yeah. Yes.
3. I'll read with Kirker. I'm done.
Okay, so I will forge. He will capture 2 with the Amber Vac because you didn't take the Tide back. Star Alliance doesn't get me there. Logos doesn't there. Shadows killed. See more cards with looks. I think I have to take Shalonia off the table. Oh, I don't. The thing is, I don't. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do.
True.
I guess I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Diplomatic Gung. It doesn't literally does not matter. Hawkins will kill me Leobi. And get an amber, and it's your turn. I will draw 1.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Take 3 chains. Raise the Tide. I will play Primus Ungis. I got a shift here. Gonna make room for this eldest bear. It'll be his best bear. I'll play. I get 1 for that. Play Saurus. Venator Altum. All spoils. I'll capture, then I'll capture, 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 capture. I'll reap with Primus. Move this here. I'll fight the gung and exalt Hawkins. There is 5 and 5. Ooh! He's very large. Everything's very large.
Everything's +4. Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to take 3 chains, raise the tide. I am going to play Science. I'm going to play Scientific Principle. So we'll each lose half, and then I'll gain 1 from the Science. Then I'll play Old Egad and Armor. Actually, these guys are just toast, so I'm going to discard them. They're like liabilities versus your Saurian right now. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3. They're creatures who are actually worse to me, worse for me if they live, because you get free fights and exalts, and it's like stuff you can move to. So
I'll say Star Alliance. Biome Discovery to take the tide. We'll fight. No, this doesn't kill it, but let's me get 2 and put some damage on it.
It is 9.
It is 9 power.
So put.
Oh, wait. Let me play the Xeno training first. To capture these onto it.
Okay.
Now it's 13 power.
Okay. So
before fighting,
Hawkins is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's only 10 power. So
10 power 4 armor.
10 power 4 armor. He's got 1 damage on him. The assault takes care of that. It's got 1 armor left, and then it's 13. So yeah, Hawkins will die.
I'm gonna take 10.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the bear. Herker will reap. I'm done.
Okay. I will say Shadows. I'll play Hard Simpson. I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I'll Seeker Needle Hard Simpson twice. I have a Shoulder Id. Guess I'll just discard it. And it's your turn. Drop a chain and draw 2.
A Forge. Play Untamed. Fight Hard Simpson.
Yeah, I lose. I don't have any Amber Control.
I'm gonna play this Waste Not.
Yeah, well, keep. If you want to keep us away from Last Epoch, you can. So we're gonna alternate being miserable in a game. I hate that I lost that one. I lost that game because I played the board wipe at the wrong time. I guess it's just like the Saurian stuck and I lost. You played so many creatures and I didn't have an immediate answer for it.
Yeah. The story of losing.
Yeah,
time
I had 13 Amber at one point in that game.
Yeah, I basically had to take that Starline's turn to Xeno training to set up the spoils of battle to not lose the game and hope you couldn't kill anything. So
I couldn't. It was so frustrating, and I think that's the frustrating thing about this set is like other sets you had like some removal that was like interspersed that's like decent, but in that situation,
not even be able to like kill one of those creatures.
Yeah, so this Star Alliance does not have either of the board wipes. Doesn't have Selective Preservation or Grand Alliance Council, right? And then Shadows can't wipe a board to save its life in this set. And then the Logos, yeah. So because I didn't have a board wipe, the game, you had 11 creatures in that. I don't think you like if your opponent has 11 creatures and you leave them unanswered for 2 turns, like you're going to lose the game.
Yeah, it's definitely a race for the board. The board can just run away with games in the set. All right, you are on.
I was like, because I knew if I did not end the game, I was going to lose, and so that's why I tried to, and then it just slipped away. Because it felt like I made the right call when I made the right call, right? Like it was like I have to do this now. Like it lined up.
Yeah.
It felt good. It felt like I was in the clear. What a frustrating set. Imagine that's like to play into the Vault Tour, right? My opponent, there's probably a chance they think I'm an asshole anyway. But my opponent's probably gonna think I'm an asshole because I'm gonna complain about Dark Tidings for 45 minutes after that game is over if I don't make the cut, right? You know, I've got 1 key, 13 amber, versus my opponent's shit on the table, right? Like they don't have anything. And my opponent, because you were forging your first key,
yep,
right? And then I lose the game. I mean, they keep that's like a testament to like play the game, right? Because there's a lot of people who might concede in that situation. So, no,
I thought I'd lost, but I was like, I had the one line of play to not lose.
Yeah,
that I had to take.
There's no removal in that deck.
Yeah,
like there isn't.
That deck wasn't going to take you to the top cut, so let's be honest.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Ranty. It's just you lose a game like that, and it just puts me on tilt for the rest of the night because it was actually a good game, right? It's just I felt like based off of everything else in Dark Tidings that we had seen up to this point, that situation is like, you know, it's the stupid ESPN. It's the stupid ESPN 99 percentile win when the Falcons are 28-3, right? Like it's that kind of curse. Yeah.
Was that deck likely to be the best of 3 open? I doubt it.
I don't know. It's very bursty.
It's very bursty, but like the lack of creature control, right?
I don't think I would pick one. And it had like Positron Bolt, but I don't think I would pick something that was just Positron Bolt.
I would take a 15E deck with some removal rather than a 25 to 30E deck with no removal, no amber control.
Yeah, especially in this set.
Yeah.
Because if your opponent just goes... Because I probably lost that game to Chelonia. How much amber did Chelonia make?
It was like 8. It was a lot.
You're first. I'll keep
2. Play Siphus.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'll play Volcant. I'll play Fodder Crater. I'll Brain Train you.
You're going to ruin my fun, untamed turn.
Yep. I think that's the one to get rid of.
Don't give me any fun. That's fine.
That is the one to get rid of.
Alright, I'll say Starlance. I'll play a Researcher, and I'll zap you into your turn.
I'll love this turn. I'll say Shadows. I will Kerwallop to do 1 damage. I'll play a Super Needle, and then I'll play Hard Simpson's Evil Twin. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Ritual Balance. All tied up to take the tide. I will Reap or Sow to give 3 counters to that Researcher, and then Embermancy the counters. Then I will play Oomph. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I am going to corrode the Ritual of Balance. I am going to Bubbles the Siphos. I am going to... I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. I really hate doing it. So that I can reap with Velucanth, exhaust both of those. And I'll Call of the Void the Flumph. And you'll one. It stops a key, right? I think 3 chains to stop a key is fine here. So I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Mollymawk to blow up the Seeker Needle, and I'll put Way of the Pixie on the Mock.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I will play Youngest Bear and Moogling, and I'll Persistence Hunting for Untamed. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Say Unfathomable. I will Bubbles Velucanth. Play Curie Guilt Spine, capture 1. Play, actually, I'll play Skippus first and capture onto that. Then I'll play the Chosen One. Your turn. Those are ready.
Yes, they are. Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I am going to Reap with Bubbles. I am going to Brain Drain. I'll put Volmart on top of the deck. Then I'm going to Maelstrom.
Lieutenant Walmart. Oh, jeez.
Okay, drop a chain and draw 2. Good.
Unfathomable. Play Cocoa, play Rod, play Echo Pearl. Your turn.
Alright, so I will forge. I will say Untamed. I'll play Keyfrog and Moogling. And it is your turn. We'll drop a chain to you.
So Forge Moogling gets large. I will say Unfathomable. I will Bubbles the Moogling on top. I guess I'll play this Chosen One first, then Bubbles. Then Curie Guilt Spine, capture 1 onto the Bubbles. I'll exhaust the Key Frog. I'll Reap with Cocoa. Sure.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play 2. I'll Kerwallop first, and then 2 Hard Simpsons. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Chosen One takes 3. Play Unfathomable.
I just lose the game into the board.
I'm gonna fight Key Frog. I will
Just lose the game to what's on the board.
Reap 3 times. Play Skippus. I'm done.
I will say Unfathomable. I'll play Velucanth and I'll Bubbles the Chosen One. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Oh boy!
Oh
what's
boy!
up? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Some bits to take my mind off how much this set drives me crazy. Back to work.
Hmm. Taking Starlight's turn to just like play stuff seems not as good.
Yeah,
He's just using my stuff.
This was we used to talk about this. It kind of disappeared in mass mutations for whatever reason. I think it's because of all the bonus pips. It's possible that like taking your turn to play stuff didn't feel as bad because you were getting incidental value.
You might like get like one less amber.
But in Worlds Collide, we talked about it all the time, where it's like you're in a situation where you've got a board that you keep getting deteriorating value from, but if you take a turn off, it feels like you're forfeiting the game.
Yeah.
Because you're not progressing towards your goal.
All right, so I'm gonna call Unfathomable. I'm gonna fight a hard Simpson. I will Echo Pearl the Velucanth. I'm gonna Frigga a hard Simpson. And I'm gonna reap 3 times.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Meliobi and Mookling. Actually, I think play Youngest Bear, Meliobi, Mookling down here. I'm going to Reap or so that I can ready and reap with the Youngest Bear. And I can fight with one of the Youngest Bears and neighbors. I don't do that yet. I'll reap with Hart Simpson. And capture onto the Cocoa. And I'll play All Tied Up. Okay. And readies. Does not ready because of that, and then readies. And it's your turn. I'll draw 5. But yeah, it's like anytime you take
reap here, like
it's like anytime you take time to just use what's in your hand.
I feel like if I play my hand right now, I'm gonna lose the game. So I'm just gonna play Unfathomable and reap 4 times. And exhaust Youngest Bear. And I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Scooped.
But maybe me doing this line of play will make me lose the game. I don't know.
Scooped. I can only scoop Skyphost's control, but I think I kill the bubbles here.
Okay.
And then I loot or pillage. Do I steal or do I just capture? I think I steal. Okay. And it's your turn. I will draw 2. Say check with 6.
Say Unfathomable. I'll exhaust Hard Simpson and reap 3 times.
Yeah, that's game.
Jeez.
I have a thalassophobia, and that's what I needed to get. Like, when I Maelstrommed, if I thalassophobia there, I think I probably win.
Because, like, if I take Starlight's turn, I literally generate no amber and play a bunch of useless creatures.
Booby Trap, Looter Pillage, the other Brain Drain. Even Trickle Down. I think Trickle Down would have given me so much amber.
Trickle Down,
in that game.
yeah, it would have.
It would have, like, Trickle Down may have been a way for me to win that game.
Oof.
We need to keep track.
Just use your board.
Of any game where somebody has 5 creatures of the same house, the table, and see if they lose that game. Because tonight, I don't think that person has.
I go to the bathroom real quick. BRB.
Okay. Neatly Modern Lafai. Is that the deck Justin just played? Yes. No. Yes. This deck played completely differently than when I played it. It played completely differently. So there was a Reddit thread today that was like, what do people think about the tide mechanic? And it seems like it's a pretty... Oh yeah, Eddie leaves to go with Justin. And I believe also Eddie's gone outside with the other dog right now.
Yeah, I think he took the opportunity to go outside. We have these turtle pieces.
Yeah, they're scattered around the room now.
Look at this turtle.
It's so mangled.
It's pretty bad.
So next time you give Eddie a treat. No, you're giving a treat to a turtle destroyer. A turtle destroyer.
It's not looking good for that turtle. Okay. Yep, exactly. Nine. 6. All right. Just want to waste time this game. Neither of us have gotten to actually play it.
I don't think I can discard this hand, but...
I'm first. Oh, mulligan.
Just walking around the room. Toying in his mouth.
Protecting it from meatball. Okay. Play. Plays Gruin. Here.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. I'm sorry, Untamed. I'll play Mollymock. I'll play Gabuk. I'll play Ritual of Balance. I'll play Ambermancy. Play it in this order so my Mollymock doesn't destroy my own ritual. And it's your turn.
Play. Starlance. Put a Teresa on Gruin. I'll play Kirker. I will Xeno Training onto the Kirker. I will discard Espeon. Reap with Gruin. And your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Sierra Officer Hawkins and get to put a Universal Translator on Hawkins. I will zap for 2. I'll just do the 2 damage to the Gruin. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Say Untamed. I'll play Eldest Bear. I'll Reap with the Gruen. I'll Reaper Soda, Reap with the Gruen.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm just going to say the house that you say. I will genetic drift onto the Mollymok. And it'll get another +1/+1 counter. I will Ritual of Balance. I am going to have the Gabuk fight Kirker. So destroyed, I discard the top card of my deck. It is an Ambermancy. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. Crying shame. Mollymok is going to kill the Eldest Bear before anything stupid. That bear gave you that. The amount of amber that bear got the last time Justin got to use it was too damn high. And then I am going to Reap or Sow and Reap with Hawkins. Okay, it's your turn. I'll say Chuck with 8. Draw 2.
Say Saurian. I'll play Primus Ungis, Undognathus, Physicus Felix, and Spoils of Battle. To capture 2 on the Ungis. I'm done.
Yes, I will forge. You could use the Gruen.
Oh yeah, use the Gruen to Reap.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I am going to Bubbles with Primus Ungis. I will Velucanth. I'll Rust Miser. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Forge. Yeah, Ungis is less protected in the set. However, he's much harder to kill within the set.
Yeah, I think he's basically untouchable by all the damage base removal.
Yeah.
Right? Like he cannot be dealt damage to die in this set if he's got a little bit of amber on him, right?
I'll say Untamed. I'll Mollymok the Ritual. I'll play Mushroom Man. I'll play Gruen. This Gruen will just Reap. He's reaped about 16 times this game. Might as well keep the streak alive. Alright, your turn. I would have been really mad if I had a Waste Not in my hand just now, by the way. Really mad.
Because of the Primus Ungis, just yeah.
Yeah, because I would have drawn like a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
With the Undognathus.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Star Alliance. Grand Alliance Council. Hawkins. Mollymok. Velucanth. Indegnathus. That might be better to keep the Physicus Felix alive because of the Waste Not, but play Kirker. Zap for 4. Draw a card off the zap. Ambervac. I'll put it on Kirker since I'm the hardest to deal with. Reap with Hawkins, which will let me use Velucanth, and I'll Reap with Velucanth and exhaust the Undognathus. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, say Star Alliance. I'll play Kincan and a Walmart and a Xeno Training. I'll do. Is there one there?
going to say untamed. Play all tied up.
You already had time.
Get 2. Molly Muck. Oh yeah, captures 2. Molly Muck. Molly Muck will fight Kin. And then I am going to Reaper Sow to ready and reap with Hawkins, which will let me use Velucanth, which will fight and kill Kin. Exhaust. Okay. And I'll say check with 7. It's your turn, I'll draw 2.
Alright. Say Untamed. Play Chelonia. I guess I'll take the Tide. Play Frog. Play Gruin. Alright, your turn.
So I'll forge.
Which one's the high size deck? That is this guy right here. Yeah, I don't think it should be. I don't think it's gonna advance, y'all.
I think it's slightly overrated.
Yes, I think it's more than slightly overrated.
I think it's significantly overrated.
Yeah.
But... Cursed Chelonia.
2 power loser is way too hard to kill in the set, first of all.
Okay. I like want to scream every time I have to take 3 chains to raise a tide. Every time.
Feels bad.
Alright. Play Dr. Driscoll. Kirker's going to trade with Gruen. I'm going to play Volmart. Hawkins is going to fight Chelonia. Lucan's going to fight Chelonia. And then exhaust everything.
The Untamed is definitely like super bursty in the deck. But
the Saurian is slow.
The Saurian's way too slow, yeah.
Okay. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw one.
And not enough creature control. Not enough amber control. I will say
the Lucanth has done so much work.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Hawkins, I don't know how this idiot's still alive, but
I'll say Saurian. I will play Crushing Charge.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
He is dead now.
Play Medicus, Lapisaurus, Ungis.
Okay. I am going to say Unfathomable. Play Seabringer Krakoa. I'm going to play Frigorific Rod. I'm going to play Echo Pearl. I'll play Curie Guilt Spine. I'll capture... You don't have anything to capture. I'm going to Reap with Velucanth. I'll exhaust about their ways. I will Call of the Void the undeck Nathis. Drop a chain, draw 5, so check the 7.
Okay, say Saurian. Take 3 turns, raise the tide. Play Venator. Play Reach Advantage. Doesn't even just. I'll read. He exalts. Your turn.
He does not ready because of Guild Spine. Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. Play Portal. Velucanth is gonna Reap and Exalt.
I sure do wish that I could
Use your creatures.
ever use creatures.
So I'll play an Echo Pearl.
Or deal 2 damage to that creature, or do anything to that creature.
I'll play a Chosen One. I'll Frigorific Rod, the Venator. I'll Reap twice.
That deck. The deck wins by reaping with unfathomable creatures, one by one.
over a period of 8 turns.
Yeah.
The Unfathomable deck. The Unfathomable in this deck
carrying the whole deck.
is like incredible.
It's really good.
It's insane. It's your turn. Draw 3.
Yeah, lose. It's carrying the rest of the deck, kicking and screaming into the next round. Goodbye, Bookish Shirik. You were not good enough. 85 sass.
Get out.
Not good enough.
Get out. Doesn't pass the TTR test.
Nope.
Nope.
And pretty, like, decidedly did not pass the test.
No.
The one game it won, it looked good. It came back from behind and won. On the back of it's just having creatures on the board, which any deck can do that.
But I mean, like, the Unfathomable in that deck is just like, creatures.
Yeah.
You wanted to use creatures.
Lion sass.
Is this the last game?
Yep.
Okay. This is so we're getting to the point in Dark Tidings where it's getting back to about the normal Keyforge game length. I think. I think there's more familiarity. Also. I think we're less hesitant to take chains. I think tonight
we know when we need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on with this matchup? What's the standings looking like?
I think this is 1-1.
Snappy is 0-2.
Oh, okay.
And Silvestro is fighting for a spot. However, if Snappy Base Gunsmith wins this game, that's it for Silvestro. And that is a 1. Neither Modern Lethai actually kind of surprised me being the 3-0 deck.
Yeah, it's the Unfathomable is just incredible in that deck.
Yeah. You didn't play Brain Drains in that game. Isn't that the 3 Brain Drain deck?
No, I think
that's this one?
That's this deck.
That's that deck, okay. This one's just like, your board is never doing anything.
Yeah. Between the Velucanth and the Chosen One.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it's just like over and over and over. Especially with Velucanth. I mean, I couldn't deal with Velucanth, so...
Right.
I couldn't do anything.
I had to take chains for the tide one time in that game, and it was like totally worth it, right?
Mm-hmm. And maybe Forge for 9, and lets you have the chain or the tide for the Ambervac and all kinds of other stuff.
I saw the opportunity to tax, and I was like, I gotta take it. It means killing the Kirker with the Ambervac on it, but like with an undecked Nathis on the table. And honestly, it was like it let me take out some stuff on your side, right? Because
the undecked Nathis, I was like gonna take 3 chains to fight the Velucanth with undecked Nathis.
Yeah, if it ever got to untap.
Yeah, because I would have had to do that.
It's not even treading water. It is like being sucked into
a maelstrom.
The Riptide.
Yeah. Why is there not a card called Riptide? I guess we're saving that for the next set.
Yeah, it could be.
Next Unfathomable set. I'm curious to see what Unfathomable looks like in another set.
Yeah, especially if the tide isn't there.
Well, they already said the tide's not in the next set, so The Tide is a one set thing.
I think that's fine. Show up on
At least a
cards,
focus on the Tide is a one set thing. I suppose you can still have the Tide on cards with like.
I would make gigantic creatures in every set from here on out. I just would because I think they're sweet. I don't care if they're good or not, but
the most fun part of the night was the giant Eldest Bear fighting the giant Voltron creature.
Right. Because we had that.
Because I just assumed Eldest Bear was dead.
We had to take 5 minutes to count the powers of each side.
That's just fun.
You're first.
Just good old fashioned fun.
This is a mulligan. The Disputatious Evil Twin. Made of 3 cards. The Star Alliance needs a starship. I guess it should be a bunch of artifacts. It should be like 3 artifacts. It should be like the bridge and some other stuff.
Combine them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Well, it's just
they come together.
They're just set, right?
Yeah.
You get the bridge, you get like the engineering.
There's locations.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't have to have all 3 of them to play. You can just.
I think they just get better as more of them are in play. Kind of like shards.
Yeah, you could because you could give them a subtype.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
A subtype that's unique to them.
Right. I'll play Tide Warp.
Gross. What a dumb, stupid, dumb card. I'll play Velucanth. Go ahead. I'll draw 2. You get the chat.
Play Shadows. Play Master Plan. Play Urchin. I'll play Scooped. Let's do 2 damage. Your turn. I gotta put something on Master Plan. This guy. This thing. This card.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Kerwallop to kill the Urchin. And then play Francis. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Now you raise the Tide. Part of my turn. I will.
But like the Martian actions in the first set were like the Martians dropping from orbit, right? You had like soft landing and stuff like that. I could see Martian. I mean, I could also see the Sky Pirates being kind of similar.
Oh
too.
yeah. I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Triska.
But like thematically, I'm not.
The Amberback and Blaster.
Thematically, I'm not entirely sure how you would like represent that in this game.
I'll return to my hand and play again.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, I am going to see Untamed. I will play All Tied Up to raise the tide. I am going to Reap Urso to Reap with the Velucanth. Exhaust Triska, which is like value.
Tide Warp is so much better than I gave it credit for when I first saw it.
Yeah,
it's so much better.
I think it's actually crazy.
Yeah.
I'll play Mookling and I'll play Deepwater Gruin to get 2. And it's your turn. I will draw. You'll get the Tide.
For my turn to get the Tide, I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Seaborg. Play Forgive or Forget. Archive the Urchin and Scooped.
Bruce.
I will Play Bill Jordan to get the tide. I'll reap with the Seaborg, shoot the Mookling, and then raise the tide. Bill Jordan. I'll just reap, I guess. It's fine. I'll give you the tide. The tide changed 4 times this turn. Okay.
Alright, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm gonna brain drain you. I think I want to put Hawkins on top of your deck. I'm gonna corrode the Tide Warp, and reap with Velucanth and exhaust all of that. And then I will Thalassophobia to mill 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The only card there that I'm sad that got milled was like was there a shoulder id?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but every other card was a banger.
Yeah.
Like zapped and walked the plank and okay. All right, it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Yeah, double Forgive or Forget is insane. Forgive or Forget it's just such a good card. It's just so good.
I mean, it's an uncommon, so 2 is rare, 3 is extremely rare, 4 is possible but very unlikely. I was looking for multiple Archon's callbacks decks the other night because I was thinking, how insane is it to have like 3 Archon's callbacks in a deck, right? You play like some Logos cards and your Archon's callback, and then the next turn you play like whatever your Logos is and your Archon's callback, and you end up in a situation where you're just piling up your other 2 houses. And as long as you just manage to keep hitting your Archon's callbacks, so
I'll say Chaz. I'll pick up the archive. I will raise the tides. Just
2 decks with 2.
chains.
Yeah,
or just 2.
You go first, and you Archon's callback, right? On your turn, if you win the die roll, your turn 2, you play like 2 Logos cards and another Archon's callback, and your hand is something like, 13 cards or whatever.
Play Secret Needles. I will play Shouldered. Scooped, do 2 damage to the Velucanth and it captures 1. I'm just gonna play Sea Urchin. I don't want to take the tide here. Stealing 1 is not really worth
3 chains.
It turns off Velucanth, which is something. Makes you take some chains to use Velucanth again if you don't have an answer, right? Or if you don't have an immediate tide raising, so. But end of the day, I'm only stealing 1. And maybe making you take chains. But that's it.
Okay. I am going to say Forge. I am going to say Shadows. I am going to loot or pillage to steal 1. Francois. Play Hard Simpson. Francois. Will kill. The Sea Urchin.
Each get 1.
Yes. And then I'm gonna booby trap Triska. She doesn't die, she's got the blaster.
Oh, yeah.
But Bilge Warden will. Seaboard will take some damage. Okay. Your turn. I will draw.
Okay. I'll say Star Alliance. Play Agung. I'll play to make Seaborg. Star Alliance. I'll play Kirker. I'll Reap. Shoot Velucanth. Raise the Tide.
His watch has ended.
Yeah. How many creatures do you think Velucanth exhausted tonight?
Like in the 20s. Yeah. At least in the 20s.
Yeah.
Last game alone, it was like probably 20.
Triska. I'll just Reap Triska. And then I'll use Master Plan to play a gun.
You have the type.
It makes Shoulder Id Alliance and Reap with Shoulder. Okay. I'm done. And that was basically just to threaten there. There was better stuff I could have done with that gun under the Master Plan, but Francis the Economist is great. Anyone who's naysaying Francis, just send them our way.
Yeah. We'll straighten them out.
Yeah.
By talking to them about how good Francis the Economist is.
The various situations in which Francis is good.
Situation 1. Your opponent doesn't have any amber to steal. You give it to them, and then you steal it.
Giving them amber so that they'll forge, so that their martial generosity is worse.
I am going to say Untamed. I'll play Creed.
Just being able to remove a creature from their side of the board.
And also gain
amber.
Yeah.
That creature was going to generate amber for them anyway. Reaping is like...
Yeah, I would... There are, I think, more situations where I'd rather have Francis than having Keo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Because the draw card from Keo, there's like a 1 in 3 chances does anything for you.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I want to Reap with Keo more often than not. Like, risking the draw, unless you're trying to hit something.
Deep Water Gruin is going to Reap. Persistence Hunting on Starlands. Cross Porpoises. I'll choose this Agung. Actually, I'll choose that Agung and Seaborg. Those cowards, come fight me. Oh wait, you would get one for my Gruin Reaping. Oh, I could cross Porpoises first.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Reap the Gruin. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yep, that's it. Check with 8, draw 4.
Okay, we'll say Logos. Play Hydro Cataloger. Discard Science. Play Armadrone.
I think the Logos in that deck is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Outside the Tide Warp, right? It's like Tide Warp, and the rest of the Logos is doing nothing.
I'll fight Hard Simpson.
Doing nothing.
It's unfortunate because it's close. There's just also not much amber control, not much creature control in here, so that's the thing. All right, I'm done.
All right, so I will forge.
Cross Porpoises is a great card. It's a good name, and also good. Enrage shuts down actually a lot of creatures in this set.
Dang, dude. I am. Okay. This. Not good enough. This. Good enough.
It was an evil Simpson, so I can't.
The deck, that's the Unity and Discord deck, right?
Yeah.
Strike now, because I think you have only played the one that I've seen.
No, you milled one.
I milled one.
But I did just redraw my deck, so.
Yeah. Strike. Okay, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna Bubbles Rocketeer. In case you Unity or Discord there. I'm gonna Call of the Void that a gung. I am gonna play Photic Raider. We'll capture 2. And then I'm gonna under pressure, I guess, this Armadrone.
Under pressure.
And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright.
Where have you been?
I'll say Starlance. I'll put Lay of the Archons and a Officer's Blast Drone's Diplomat. The time for negotiations is over.
I can see that.
I take 3 chains. Loosed. Let's raise the tide. I'm gonna archive the top part of the deck. That's Rocketeer Triska. I will fight the Raider. I don't take anything.
He's only
2 armor. I'll make Armadrone. Starlance. I'll fight the Francis. Deal 1. I will reap the Kirker. And your turn.
Shadows trickle down theory. If I had drawn this card at any point tonight, I think
Yeah.
I would have been in really good shape. I'll Seeker Needle. Going to Scooped. Armadrone.
I archive the trickle down.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could threaten. I wish I could threaten. Reap with Francis. This is the one situation where I wish I could fight with Francis and not give my opponent one. Because I get scooped onto something that Francis could kill. I'd get 2, but Justin's immediately back to forging. Okay. It's your turn. I'll draw 3. The draw order in this set just makes me want to yell. I just want to just yell into the night sky.
I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna borrow Seeker Needle. I'm gonna take 3 chains. Raise the tide. I'm gonna play Hard Simpson. I'm gonna needle him up and steal 3.
Okay, I'll lose. I'll lose, but I have 2 fucking brain drains to play. I didn't. I should have those brain drains earlier.
That's 2 nights in a row of 1-3-0 advancing. You love to see it.
I'm fine. Like,
Goodbye,
goodbye, evil twin.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Goodbye, another evil twin.
Amber destroyed. Boom. Destroy that Amber.
Ooh-wee. What a night.
Keyforge.
Yep. We played some Keyforge tonight. Except for that one game where I just used Unfathomable the whole game. And then the next game where you used Unfathomable the deck that went 3-0 just kind of used its Unfathomable.
Wanted to see Evil Twin be cool.
Too bad.
They're trying too hard.
Yeah, they are trying.
First off, they name themselves Evil Twin. Okay, that's pretty lame thing to do.
It's pretty cringe.
You don't get to pick your own nickname, so they are trying to cop somebody else's style. Also, pretty lame. People would appreciate it more if you just developed your own sense of fashion and whatnot. So
we're now out of the Canada decks. We have waded through the Canada decks.
All right,
and we are going to get to our our American release decks.
The defender of the adorable black tree. That's a great name.
The musician that exaggerates whispering.
Oh yeah, the beautiful people. The beautiful people.
The being that befuddles Working Pool, and Montcart the subtly brilliant.
Oh, okay.
That's our first group J.
I think the musician that exaggerates whispering was not a good deck, but I just loved the name.
Yeah,
I loved the name.
Great name. Are we gonna have like record low qualifying decks this round? this way around? We have not had a 3 advancing deck yet. We had a lot of 3s during Mass Mutation
because there were a lot of 2-1s, right? Because the decks would just They
would just
beat each other.
Yeah. In a circle.
In this one, the
good decks
they lose to each other in a circle, and the good decks just like shoot straight through to the next round. So.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah,
that's the strange.
What a night. I think, for my sanity's sake, I'll rant once a night to get it out of my system, and then hopefully enter a zen-like state where I'll keep my outbursts to a minimum. So, because this set is frustrating to play. The losing in this set is worse than losing in other sets for whatever reason. I can't even tell you why. So.
Yes.
Good triplets the next set. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Everyone, have a good night. We'll see you on Sunday for Group J. And have a good rest of the week. Goodbye.